New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome for morning prayer on Monday, December 15th, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am honored and delighted to be able to spend time with you in prayer today. Such a glorious way to begin my day, and hopefully it brings something special to yours as well, because this is your time for prayer. This is your prayer. So, if there's anything that you would like prayer for, by all means, please do let me know. You can either put something into the comments if you're watching live, or you can always submit a request here at www.ntmedia.org/prayer. This time of year, it seems that so many people are in need of prayer. And the reality of it is, prayer is less a need and more a right, an ability, a gift, a way of communicating with ourselves, a way of communicating with the One. So allow yourself to recognize that all that you do is a prayer. So let's make the most of it. Good morning, it's all love. It's always a joy to be able to see you and just say, it's all love. Good morning, good morning. All right, so this is what I wanted to share with you today. Today, as I recall, is actually the first day of Hanukkah. And as we enter into the season of different and differing celebrations centered around different religious beliefs, or just centered around the social aspect of it, it is very easy for people to fall into biases. It is very easy for people to claim that they have the right way and others have the wrong way. Well, this is a time when we need to come together more than ever before. And so when I read these words from Rumi, I know exactly what we need. I know exactly what it is that I want to see come about in my life, come about in my world, come about throughout the entire world. He wrote, out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. So few words, and it's so brilliant. It's actually part of a larger piece, of course. But he doesn't say out beyond wrongdoing and right doing. He says out beyond the ideas of wrongdoing and right doing. And he says, I'll meet you there. So think about what this means for you in your life. Think about ways in which you are looking at wrongdoing and right doing. Think about ways in which you want to connect. You can connect. You do connect. Think of ways in which you do not connect. What's holding you back? So let's take this into prayer. I'll invite you to close your eyes, soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do, because I want you to be able to feel the presence of the One. No matter what is going on in your life right now, no matter what has preceded this moment, no matter what will follow this moment, in the here and the now, allow yourself to be held in the grace and the love of the One. And the fundamental truth that I start with today is the One. The idea not only of unity, but the idea of wholeness and completeness, which is to say that each and every one of us, regardless of who we are, regardless of our beliefs, regardless of our thoughts and our actions, each of us is nevertheless the beloved of the beloved. Each of us is, despite any outward appearances, perfect, whole, and complete in our divinity. Nothing ever can change that. We get to choose how we will show up in this world, and I want to choose to show up in a way that is authentic, a way that speaks to my truth, a way that allows my truth to speak through me and as me into this world. I want to be able to put aside judgment. I want to be able to put aside what I see as differences. I'm not saying that things that feel wrong disappear. I'm not saying that everything that is done is good, that it benefits one or all. But what I am saying is that focusing on that becomes an exclusionary activity. It causes us to have a separation. It causes us to stand back. It causes us to take a different, higher ground, at least as it seems, and to look down. We cannot connect if we are not looking eye to eye. We are not going to be able to connect if we cannot open our hearts and open our minds. And so my prayer today for myself and for all of us, is that we allow ourselves to connect. We allow ourselves to be open to possibilities of connection. We allow ourselves to start with the concept not of judgment, not even of acceptance, but of celebration. Celebrating that each of us is the beloved of the beloved. Celebrating that within each of us is all that is needed for peace in this world, for love to truly shine in this world. It all exists within each and every one of us. And so, when I think of peace in the world, when I think of being able to have love in the world, I know I have to start within myself. I have to find that place of peace that exists within me. It's never hidden from me by the One. It's never separated from me. It's never something that I have to earn. It's always within me. But it is something that I have to be able to recognize, that I have to be able to accept and to open to. And so I start within. I allow myself to find that connection, I allow myself to recognize the importance of my beliefs. And I am invited, as I do that, to see how I share in all of that. And as I recognize and unify myself with those truths, it is now my invitation to bring them out into the world. Because I, as is the case for each and every one of us, I am the place where the light and the love of God is invited to shine into this world. That shining does not occur if I do not allow it. That openness does not occur unless I allow it. I always want to look to see what is mine to do. What is that I need to release? If there is something that is holding me back, what do I need to embrace if I have not embraced it? This is how I go beyond the ideas of wrongdoing and right doing. This is how I go beyond judgment. This is how I recognize that there is a place where we can indeed see eye to eye, where we can indeed embrace one another, where we can indeed open our hearts, not with the idea of vulnerability, but with the idea of true openness, allowing ourselves to recognize the divine in me is the same as the divine in you. And so as I recognize that connection, as I recognize that sameness, as I recognize the importance of being authentic, that is how I realize this connection. That is how I make real in my life a feeling of love, not judgment. And so today, as I look out into the world, as I read the headlines, as I listen to the news, as I see my neighbors, as I see those people that I know and those whom I don't know at all, I recognize that within each and every one of them is that same divinity. Within each and every one of them is us. We all are the one. And so I release this word to the law of the one, because I know that the law always says yes. The law cannot possibly do anything else. And so by filling my thoughts, my actions, my words with this truth, I can let God and I can let go. I can accept the embrace of the one. I can accept the love of the one. And in thanksgiving and in joy, I say, and so it is. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. Indeed. All right, folks. I will see you tomorrow. And it's all love. I just want you to know that I have seen your request for prayer, and I am holding that prayer request. Absolutely. No question. All right, folks. I will see you. Let's see. Today is Monday. I will see you soon. Okay. Until then, please, by all means, do remember that you are loved and you are love. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.